Good morning, everyone. We're live here in Perth at Optus Stadium for the opening day of the Ashes. I'm David Gower, and joining me throughout the match is Alison Mitchell. Morning, Alison. What can you tell us about the pitch?
Morning, David. It's a grassy deck today with some moisture on top. Plenty on offer for the quicks early, and as the pitch gets older, we should start to see more variable seam movements and for it to quicken in pace.
Captain giving his final instructions to his team. What do you make of the opening batters, Alison?
Zach Crawley out in the middle with that unmistakable tall frame. He stands nearly 2 metres tall. Yep. Averaged roughly 33 against India earlier.
Teams are coming out now. There's a modest lead on the scoreboard with the amount of time left in the batting available. They can make this into something really substantial.
Weatherald on strike. First of the Ashes.
Wow, that missed a lot. Absolutely middle that. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. That's a massive shot. That's going 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over and the umpire signals for tea. The session ends with no wickets, but the bowlers have still been on top. The partnership might still be holding firm, but they aren't putting many runs on the board. Wood, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. There'll be runs here.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Wood is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to the stock ball and go from there. Great ball, drew the drive and beat the outside edge. That was hit hard and the fielder was ready for it. Bowler and keeper appreciate the effort too. Well bowled, lured a rash shot. Went for it, but almost caught the edge. Shot, that's so beautifully played. Will clear the fielder and the boundary. Khawaja, 6 of your best, please. You can just feel the sheer excitement. Around the ground right now. Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will he reply?
Khawaja, good shot, but couldn't beat the field.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Yes, it can be very disheartening. Seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on.
Kawaja watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Peaks of a ball, nearly caught the edge. Nicely. Collected by the fielder. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter makes their way out. The pressure will be on the new batter coming out. Stokes, I'm sure, will be imploring the bowlers to keep the screws tightened. It's the outside edge. straight back past the bowler. Great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully. Drives it, complete miss. Misses everything. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. My, oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Great delivery, beat the outside edge.
Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
My word, they've gotten all of that. It'll sail way back into the stands.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
And the spectators here at the moment absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Shot, that's so beautifully played. Will clear the fielder and the boundary. Smith, 6 of your best, please.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off.
Good return back from the deep.
There'll be runs here.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Well, don't even bother running.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
That's four all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Tried for something a little bit different, that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Almost caught the edge.
टिका जी देख रही हैं आप?
That's right out of the middle of the bat. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. England might look to push up a bit in the field and keep the pressure on the new batter. Went for the drive, but missed. That's gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Punch back down the wicket, bowler couldn't get hands onto it, and that'll be 4 more.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. A roundabout that off stump will force a mistake. Green taking their time to take guard and inspect the field placements, just trying to calm down a bit before facing. Solid shots, going for 4.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point with excitement at today's play. Wood, lovely dive. It was a well-timed shot, but they picked up on the shot quickly. No, terrible shot. Right out of the middle.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Labuschagne has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Goodness me, that's a terrific shot. Couldn't get down in time to stop that boundary.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
New batter coming out, but will... be starting at the non-striker's end. Wow, that missed a lot. He hit that one hard. No need to run. Lovely compact form there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Brilliant. That will take some catching.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Great shots. Was a good length to try that. And they did with maximum results. 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Terrific, goes over cover. You won't see better lofted drives than that. It's 6 more.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Great timing, right out of the meat of the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Cars coming back on. Interesting choice. They found the going tough early with the ball. Considering how these two batters are scoring, this is quite a challenge coming up. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
Nicely driven again, didn't try to force it, just used all the timing at the disposal and gets the boundary.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Pope fields that one, nicely played shot too. After the fall of that last wicket, the new batter walks out. Stark will be looking for a strong start to their innings. Going with pace now. Perfect technique and placement.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
The crowd is electric right now. Lovely sound off the bat. Straight to the fielder though.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
It's the outside edge. That's off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate now? That's high, could be safe.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Too full and gets punished for it. Fine shot. 4 more.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
It's a very strong appeal here. Plays and misses. Bowler with a massive appeal. Cummins needs to support his teammate at the other end, who's settled in nicely. Great ball, drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Now then, massive shout. A big opportunity here. They've done well in recent weeks, putting up some solid scores. Should be coming in with some confidence already. Misses everything. Couldn't have played that any better.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. That's gone very, very high. Might be safe.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
New batter at the crease will look to settle in quickly and get stuck into their work.